What's good, YouTube? You know who it is. Chris Jones, represent Physiques of Greatness. I'm over here in this parking lot at Chipotle about to pick up something for Denise. She's sick and I thought I'll treat her with a nice bowl for the hoes, man. Before I do, I want to make a video for y'all. A lot of y'all see my training splits. You've seen how I've been training lately. And y'all want to get my opinion on bro splits for natural bodybuilders. You've seen how Vince's training. You see how I'm training. You see how a lot of other guys are training. You want to give my take. Do I think the bro splits are optimal for natural bodybuilders? If anybody doesn't know what a bro split is, because, you know, you may not be familiar with the lingo going around YouTube, bro split is pretty much the training that you see in magazines, training people been doing for years. You know, maybe the chest day, the Monday, the back day, the leg day, the arm day, the legs day, everything pretty much once a week, high volume. I'm gonna have to be 100% honest with you guys and say, scientifically now, and I hate using this word because a lot of times people use science as an excuse to not bust their ass. But scientifically, it's more optimal to hit your body parts more than once a week. And the reason is, you stimulate protein synthesis in a body part. It's only stimulated up to 72 hours max, which is about 3 days. You want to stimulate protein synthesis as much as possible to get the full benefits of growth, to constantly keep growing. You know, after 72 hours, that muscle is pretty much no longer growing, and you want to spark that growth again. You want to hit the muscle again. But let me tell you guys, there's more to building muscle than just sparking protein synthesis. If that was the case, you can just take steroids, sit on your ass, and build muscle. You can just eat healthy as fuck, sit on your ass, and build muscle. There's more to the puzzle of building muscle than just sparking protein synthesis. At the end of the day, you got to have intensity and you got to have consistency. Those two things are really more important than any split, than any training style, than any rep range, than anything. Intensity and consistency. Okay? For an example, let's say you're bench pressing. You bench press 3 times a week. Hey, you bench press 3 times a week. Okay? And you're on the bench press, you're hitting 185, I don't know, 8 reps, 8 to 10 reps. You hit it 3 times a week. You're getting a fuckload of protein synthesis. But 3 months later, guess what? You're still hitting 185 for 8 to 10 reps. You haven't gotten any stronger or nothing, right? But meanwhile, I've bench pressing 185 for 10 reps once a week. 3 months later, I'm hitting 225 for 10 reps once a week. Who do you think is going to get the most growth? It's going to most likely be me. Keep in mind, we have similar genetics, okay? Because guess what? I made progress. I'm also getting my protein, getting my rest. Meanwhile, this guy, he's hitting his muscle 3 times a week, but he hasn't gotten any stronger. So what I'm trying to say is, training split is not really that important. You got to be intense in the gym. You got to be consistent. And you got to make progress. If you're not making any progress, I don't give a fuck what training split you're on. Fuck it. You can work out chest every motherfucking day. If you ain't making any gains in the gym, you're not making any progress, you're still hitting the same funky ass weights, you're taking long ass breaks, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, gym is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be enjoyable. It's supposed to be a stress reliever. It's supposed to be your escape from the world's problems. You know, you got to train the way you enjoy. Train how you like. If push-pull leg is something you enjoy, you're having fun in the gym, you're enjoying your training, keep doing that shit. If you enjoy hitting everything once a week hard as fuck, keep doing that shit. As long as you're enjoying yourself and making progress. Because let me tell you something. Let me let you in on a little secret. Okay? Naturally, you have limits. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that shit because we have so many motherfuckers in denial, but naturally, you have limits. Take me for an example. I'm 5'7", lean, I'm about 185, lean. 18-inch arms. Now, some of you motherfuckers may not think that's impressive, but I'm natural. And let me tell you, there's a lot of natural pros. Natural pros who don't even have 18-inch arms. Natural pros who competed like 160. Okay, that's pretty big for a natural guy. You mean to tell me if I was to do push-pull legs, I would be 200 ripped naturally with like 20 fucking inch arms? Fuck no. I have limits. Just like I'm 5'7", I will never be 6'4". I don't give a damn how many veggies, how much milk my mama gave me when I was a kid. I would never be 6'4". Okay, just like some of you guys are never gonna be 6'4", some of you guys are never gonna have 19, 20, 21 inch arms. Genetics is your limits. You know what I'm saying? So don't put so much thought into your training split. At the end of the day, you have limits. You know what I mean? You're going to hit those limits one day. It's going to come a point in your life where the gains are going to slow down. Right now, my gains are coming slow as fuck. I'm making very small changes. I've pretty much been looking like this for the past 3 years. I've made little changes here and there, you know, a little thickness here and there, a little more on my shoulders here and there, but I haven't really just made dramatic changes. You get those from your first 5 years of lifting. After that, you're just cruising. You know what I mean? Really, if I was a serious bodybuilder, this is about the time I should be on the roids to maximize my gains. I pretty much not hit my genetic potential, but I'm pretty damn close. I'm making very small gains. I work out because I enjoy it. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to tell you is, guys, genetically you have limits. It doesn't matter what kind of training style you're on. You could be on the best of the best of the best training split. At some point in time, you're going to hit your limits anyway. It doesn't matter if you're on a push-pull legs or a blow split. Just go to the gym and make your gains. Make progress. That's what's really important. Being intense, being very consistent, and making progress, okay? Just like I said, some of you guys have limits. Some of you guys have good genetics. Some of you guys have shit genetics. It doesn't matter. You just gotta go to the gym and do the best you can with your genetics. Just like I said, I'm never gonna be 6'4". You know what I'm saying? I'm probably never gonna be 220 ripped. I don't have that in my genetic profile. Now, recently, I've been doing frequency training. I do a 4 days on, 1 day off repeat. That's a little more frequency than I've been doing. I've been training that way for a year. But long before that, I've been working out 8 years. I've been doing bro splits for pretty much 7 years, okay? Now look on the screen right here. This is how I looked. Lean bulk at about 194, 195. I cut down to about 180. See right here, this is how I looked at 180. See my abs, see my back. That's from doing a bro split for 7 years. That's better than 95% of the population is ever going to look without steroids. Okay, from bro splits. So it works, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm doing a little more frequency because I'm giving it a try. I'm not a closed-minded motherfucker by no means. If it says in fucking science that it's a little more optimal to try some frequency, I have to be a fucking dumbass and not give it a shot. I've been doing it for a year, and I do like it. It takes some time to get used to. But at the end of the day, you gotta train the way you like. Be consistent. That's all thing that matters. Being consistent. I cannot stress that shit enough. You know, everything's genetic. Like my nose, look at that big ass nose. That's genetics. Everybody has genetic limits, advantages and disadvantages. It doesn't matter how the fuck you train. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You can have the most optimal split in fucking history. If you're not genetically wired to be 20-inch arms and 200 pounds lean and 5'5", it ain't happening, Jack. So I'm really tired of hearing all this what's optimal bullshit. At the end of the day, you're going to look how you're going to look. Just be consistent in the gym and make strength gains and hit your reps. Well, anyway, guys, I don't want to talk too long about this shit. Don't forget to like my shit. Comment, subscribe. Holla back at your boy. Chris Jones.